disagreement. Basic patterns. I don't think our taxes get anything good for us. I disagree completely. Maybe you're right. I think that's a good idea. I'm glad we see eye to eye. I couldn't agree with you more. I have to disagree with you on this. That's what I was thinking. You are exactly right. That's for sure. I'd say that was true. Don't you agree? I'll go along with that. I'll go along with you on this one. I'm not sure I agree with you. Dialogue 1. I don't think our taxes get anything good for us.
What do you mean? The state just gave another $4 million to schools.
I don't think that money does any good.
I disagree completely. Do you think schools can be run for free?
They can be run for much cheaper.
The result would be that children would be less educated.
Not true. They spend a lot of that money on useless programs.
That money is going to buy more computers for the classrooms.
So, we didn't have computers in school. We can still read and write.
That was 20 years ago. The world today depends on computers.
They can learn about computers from their parents at home.
What about poor children who don't have computers at home?
So, my tax dollars are going to poor children?
What's wrong with that? I think you could be a little more generous.
Maybe you're right. Dialogue 2. I think we should go to Mexico for vacation.
I disagree. I think we should go to Canada.
Canada will still be cold this time of year.
It will be cool, but not cold.
It will be too cold for me.
Mexico will be too hot for me.
We can't go to both places.
Why don't we go later in the year?
What good will that do?
Canada will be warmer in a few months, but not too warm for me.
Yes, then we can both be happy. I think that's a good idea.
I'm glad you agree.
Dialogue 3. I'm hungry. Do you want to get something to eat?
Yes, that would be nice. What kind of food do you want?
I was thinking of having Mexican food.
I don't like Mexican food at all.
Why not? It's so good.
It's too spicy and it's not healthy.
I disagree. That's not true at all.
What do you mean? Of course it's true.
It's healthier than a lot of American food, such as hamburgers.
It's still too spicy.
Come and try some. I know this place where much of the food is not spicy.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Good. I'm glad we see eye to eye. Dialogue 4. Do you want to come over and watch the ball game?
No, I'd rather do some reading for class. I don't like baseball.
I suppose that's because you're a girl.
Don't be ridiculous. I like football and basketball.
Then why do you not like baseball?
Baseball is boring. It doesn't have much action.
I disagree completely. Do you think a home run is boring?
How often does that happen in a game?
How often does a goal happen in soccer? It's the same thing.
At least in soccer, everyone is moving.
Baseball can be interesting once you learn about it.
Maybe so, but I'd rather not take the time to learn.
So, you agree it could be interesting?
No, I just don't care. Let me know the next time you watch a basketball game.
Okay, suit yourself. Dialogue 5. What took you so long? I've been waiting for an hour for our tennis match.
I'm sorry. Traffic was awful. I got stuck.
Did you go through downtown?
Yes, they're building that new stadium.
I know, and the construction is slowing down the traffic.
The worst thing about it is we don't even need the stadium.
I couldn't agree with you more.
The mayor thinks it will be good for the city, but we don't even have a sports team.
I guess he thinks it will attract a team.
That's a pretty big risk to take.
Yes, I agree. I don't understand it all.
Well, I suppose I should stay out of the downtown area.
Probably so. Anyway, let's go play tennis.
Good idea. Let's go.
Substitution drills. 1. They spend a lot of that money on useless programs. They spend a lot of that money on futile programs. They spend a lot of that money on worthless programs. They spend a lot of that money on ineffective programs. 2. Do you think schools can be run for free? Do you think schools can be maintained for free? Do you think schools can operate for free? Do you think schools can function for free? 3. The world today depends on computers. The world today relies on computers. The world today is based on computers. The world today is run by computers. 4. I disagree. I differ from you. I oppose you. I don't agree. 5. Why don't we go later in the year? Why don't we go later on in the year? Why don't we go earlier in the year? Why don't we go sometime in the year? 6. Yes, then we can both be happy. Yes, then we can both be satisfied. Yes, then we can both be pleased. Yes, then we can both be content. 7. What kind of food do you want? What kind of meal do you want? What kind of dinner do you want? What kind of lunch do you want? 8. It's too spicy and it's not healthy. It's too spicy and it's unhealthy. It's too spicy and it's not good for you. It's too spicy and it's bad for you. 9. I'm glad we see eye to eye. I'm glad we agree. I'm glad we concur. I'm glad we get along. 10. I suppose that's because you're a girl. I imagine that's because you're a girl. I think that's because you're a girl. I feel that's because you're a girl. 11. How often does that happen in a game? How often does that occur in a game? How often does that take place in a game? How often does that come about in a game? 12. No, I just don't care. No, I just am not interested. No, I just have no interest. No, I just could care less. 13. They're building that new stadium. They're constructing that new stadium. They're erecting that new stadium. They're putting up that new stadium. 14. I guess he thinks it will attract a team. I guess he thinks it will lure a team. I guess he thinks it will entice a team. I guess he thinks it will bring in a team. 15. Well, I suppose I should stay out of the downtown area. Well, I suppose I should avoid the downtown area. Well, I suppose I should go around the downtown area. Well, I suppose I should skip the downtown area. Monologue. Benjamin Franklin, an important figure in early America, said that only two things are certain in life: death and taxes. This is certainly true for Americans today. We pay higher taxes than at any point in our history. This is because the government and the services it provides is larger than ever before. Much debate centers around how this money is being used. Some people feel the government should spend a lot of money to help people and improve things. This requires more taxes. Other people believe that this kind of help should come from private individuals and business, not the government. Those people want lower taxes. The struggle between the two ways of thinking is a constant part of American life. Lesson 17. Belief and Disbelief.